This tutorial is about preparing an annual survey report per pest. It guides you as an MPPO to prepare a data collection table so that a complete national annual report can be compiled. In order to prepare a complete national annual survey report, a system of internal reporting must be established. This tutorial gives elements for an inspection record and for collection of data in a harmonized way. When conducting surveys, an inspection report should be used. GIZ has developed inspection protocols for various crops, such as apple, pear, plum orchards, grapevine, fragaria, rubus plantations, tomato crop. Those inspection reports can be used to summarize the results of a conducted survey. Other internal inspection reports can be used as well. In order to prepare the national report, it's important to use harmonized inspection reports and data. For pests, the scientific Latin name should be used. The correct scientific name can be found in the EPO-Global database as preferred name. In addition to the scientific name, of course, the more common name can also be used in inspection protocols, survey guide, survey cards. Geographical location. For the fieldwork, the inspected locations can be indicated with geo-coordinates, which can be found, for instance, via Google Maps, Google Earth. In order to efficiently and accurately determine the area inspected for the report, it's important that every inspector use the same notation of geo-coordinates. For the annual report, the nuts classification can be used as for the EU countries. If no nuts classification is defined, the name of the district, canton, municipality can be used. To reference countries' regions for statistical purposes, the EU has developed a classification known as NUTS, Nomenclature of Territorial Units for Statistics. NUTS divides each EU country into 3 levels. NUTS 1 are the major socio-economic regions. NUTS 2 are the basic regions for regional policies. NUTS 3 are small regions for specific diagnosis. The NUTS classification exists for EU countries. Eurostat, in agreement with the countries concerned, also implements a coding of statistical regions for candidate countries. Google My Maps or other similar systems can be used to create maps and share them easily with other people. Points can be created with information such as geo-coordinates, plant name, sampled yes or no. The EU developed a table for the different survey sites and their respective codes. For the report, the survey sites of that table should be used. The addition of new survey sites should be limited to specific cases not fitting on the list, and it should be avoided as much as possible. In January 2024, the Commission published the document Guidelines for the Submission of the Results of Surveys, defining for the priority pest how survey sites should be reported. Here you see an example with the different survey sites for Bactrocera dorsalis. An example for the survey of Techia solanavora, Bactericera coccarelli and Epitrix. Risk areas are surveyed for Techia with delta traps with pheromones and for Bactericera with yellow sticky traps. Those risk areas, importers or processors of potatoes from Portugal and Spain, where Epitix is present, must be reported as 345 risk areas or 3.4.7 wholesalers. Potato fields in the vicinity of the selected risk areas are surveyed for Techia with funnel traps with pheromones, for Bactericera yellow sticky traps, and for Epitrix via field inspections of the potatoes. This must be reported as an open-air production area code 1.1 field. The plant material or commodity that is surveyed must be listed on the inspection report for later inclusion in the annual report. There is a list of plant material to choose from. Survey protocols, survey instructions should specify the plant material to be surveyed. For plant species, the scientific Latin name should be used. The correct scientific name can be found in the EPO-Global database as preferred name. The name of the genus can be used, for instance, Morus. If you want to indicate any species of the genus Morus, you indicate Morus species. The name of the species can be mentioned also, like Morus alba. If you survey a vector, the name of the vector should be mentioned in the report. For instance, Monogamus galloprovincialis. More than one species can be mentioned. For the timing of the survey, the date of inspection must be indicated on the inspection report. For the annual report, the months of inspection must be listed. For example, a survey for Anastrefa ludens, Bactrocera dorsalis and Bactrocera zonata with pheromone traps and inspection of the traps every 3 weeks. The inspection report will list the actual inspection dates. The annual report will list the months, July, August and September. For the annual report, a lot of survey details must be mentioned, such as number of visual inspections, number of samples, number of asymptomatic samples, if applicable, number of traps. To report those data, the information must be mentioned on the inspection report or in an internal database. There is a list of predefined traps, tests and other methods. The list of trapping methods and laboratory methods, the tests, are defined according to the EFSA document Technical Report on the Classification of Plant Pest Detection and Identification Methods. There are 3 different hierarchical levels. Level 2 should be used. Thanks a lot and see you on our next video on plant pest survey planning.